What's happening, people? Back with another reaction, back with some more Ace of Base. And I did want to apologize. I had it explained to me before I reacted to Ravine that it was a tune relating to that awful and terrifying experience that one of the band members faced when a crazed fan was looking for one of the other band members and, sort of invaded the home and so on, which is like not only an awful story, but it goes to show, like, people think about music and, the albums and groups and so on, and it's like, oh, well, let me just, slam them in the press and so on. It's like, the real lives, like, behind these things, and that's not to say that you can't be critical, but sometimes I feel like the humanity of the people involved in these groups is forgotten when music critics, lay into them for this or that reason. So that sort of drove that point home to me, or reinforced thoughts I've had before about not being overly harsh, even when a tune maybe isn't my favorite. So either way, I do wonder, if there are other tunes that speak to the psychological aftermath of that experience. Either way, shout out to those of you who've tried to keep me on track, tried to keep me informed. I do really appreciate it, as well as Pascal, I feel like the honorary champion of the Ace of Base deep dive, as well as Adam for providing the tunes, fair to say. And we're going to listen to the next track on The Bridge, 1995, which is called Perfect World. It speaks to an ideal configuration world, in a philosophical sense. It doesn't necessarily mean planet, it just means some enclosed system of existence. So I wonder what type of world we're talking: mental world, interpersonal world, social world, or indeed a world on a larger scale. But I also wonder whether perfect will have some irony or some twist to it, or whether it will be speculation or a fantasy about somewhere that is very different from the all too complicated and painful world that we inhabit. So I do wonder where the phrase, which, again is an absolutist type of phrase, will find itself in the real world of themes. So let's find out. This is Ace of Base. The tune is Another World, and it's from the 1995 album The Bridge. I like that bleepy. It's got their rhythms. It's got that Ace of Base feel.
They say the time has come for us to start again.
God, they just do this so well. That's an awesome tune. It's another one where it feels like they're very much in their element. Well, hello again. I had to check the video afterward. We barely got the track in before that cut off, but I'm happy that the full reaction got in before it did cut off. But to redo the outro, I said, I feel like that synth pop reggae sound is Ace of Base in their element. It's, they do that. It's their own niche, if you will, and it was another tune where I feel like they were very strongly in that niche. I like the drama of the tune sonically. Lyrically, it sounds like, she's lamenting that she's forever searching for the perfect world because reality is too brutal, there's too much pain, there's actually people to cry for and to die for, and so on. But it sounds like she's also not giving up hope, so it's sort of a tune that you can take inspiration from in terms of the persistence and the desire to continue searching for that perfect world, however elusive it may be. So I enjoyed the sentiment as I heard it. Again, I may be missing some contours, I have no doubt I am, so please let me know. But yeah, it's another tune where I feel like I could have heard this for the first time and I would definitely know that it was an Ace of Base tune. And it's funny, I think part of the reason I love their music and this style in particular is in the last couple decades, I listen to a lot of reggae, in particular in conjunction with techno and some other electronic styles I listen to, but I do listen to a lot of reggae, and I'm particularly fond of female vocal reggae. So when I hear their music, it's like, oh, it's just in that sweet spot, that that territory that I'm already fond of. So again, shout out to all the folks involved in this deep dive. Do let me know what you think of this one. I will see you next time. Peace.